Here we are in Capital Hotel. We just arrived on a flight, took the bus 100 from... Ah yes, by the way, we are actually in Bucharest in Romania. Don't know why I have my scarf on, because we're about to go out actually, that's why. We're in Bucharest, Romania, and we have just arrived. We're only here for one night and then we're off to Transylvania. We're renting a car from the airport. But yeah, it was very easy from the airport. We just literally took the bus 100. You had to buy the ticket outside. That one was a bit harder, but we had a guy who was helping a few people. And we're in the Capital Hotel. It's quite cute, very honest, very simple. This was very basic, but we were just staying here for one night, so we don't really care. Some plum brandy. We're having some red wine, which I might have myself. This is the plum brandy here. I ordered this plum brandy, which I thought was going to be like a...
Take a picture of what you order.
I thought it was going to be like a liquor. But liqueur, it is so strong, like wow, it is eye. We have no idea what it is. It's just called, it says traditional Romanian Brasov something cheesy maybe, with maybe some pasta inside. It's good, no?
No, it's like
creamy.
creamy.
So something creamy, supposedly. Cheesy as well. Food has arrived. And we have...
Do you want some bread?
Sure, thank you. Amazing, perfect, thank you. So we have over here, we have Sara Mura de Pio Tobregan, whatever that is. Chicken thighs stewed in slightly spicy vegetable and garlic sauce, served with polenta and peppers. Looks amazing. And then this one, which Matteo is already scooping into, is beef, pork, beef, pork and chicken sausages with mushrooms and garlic stew with polenta and a fried egg. Very exciting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Very much.
And now we got some fresh bread. Say hello, Matteo. And now the final dessert we're having is called Vatra, which is like the same name as the restaurant, which is soft meringue nut crust cake with whipped cream and fruits. Amazing. Yummy yum.
It's quite a younger vibe.
Yeah, I guess it's a big city and it's Friday. So we just left the restaurant Vatra and It's very chilly actually. We're here in February and it was really delicious meal. Because I recorded this once and then it turns out I wasn't recording. Anyway, highly recommend it. It is on like the, I guess, pricier side of a Romanian restaurant, but if you're paying in euros / Swiss francs, it's nothing too expensive. We paid about 55 francs / euros for one starter, 2 mains and 1 dessert, 2 glasses of wine, small, and a shot of alcohol, which I didn't end up drinking because it was just too strong. It was like pure spirits. And yeah, it was really delicious. It took a while for the mains to come out, but it was still really good. And now we're off to see some fancy things in the city. It's like 10 o'clock at night, so it's a bit late, but it's got a young vibe out, so it's pretty good. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, we also tipped 12%. We checked online, and I think tipping is a norm here, and I think the normal is probably between 10 and 15%, so we went in the middle, we went for 12. Late night florist open in a beautiful little church. Walking through the night. Hey husband, what do you have to say? Some police. We ate at the restaurant Vatra. I would highly recommend. It is quite a fancy restaurant, so I think in local terms it's quite expensive. In euros, probably not too much. It cost us about 55 francs, which is about 55 euros. And I think locally that would be quite a fancy price, but for us, if you're from maybe another country, it might not be too bad. And with that we had a starter to share, 2 main courses and 1 dessert to share, plus 2 glasses of wine and a shot of alcohol, which I did not drink because it was like pure spirits, but I wanted to try. I thought it was a liqueur. And then plus we did a 12% tip because we read online that one should tip here, it's quite normal. I would really recommend it, and they also have free entertainment, so like every 20 minutes there's some people dancing, whatever, so it's quite fun. And it was a good atmosphere. The food took a while, but obviously when you're on holiday you feel a bit more chilled, and everyone dressed up all traditionally, so it was a good experience. Vatra, I'll put the name up and I'll put a link so that you guys can find it, in Bucharest. Oh, here it is. What is it called again?
What?
This house.
This?
Is this the House of
Parliament.
Parliament?
Yeah, now we should go right.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's that one.
Is that what its name is?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I was reading it before. Look how big it is. This is the boulevard they made build.
It smells like sewage here, though. I don't understand what's happening. The sewagey smell.
This is the building of Chauchi. Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning from Bucharest. Today we are going to be driving to Transylvania with a rented car. So we're going to head towards the airport soon. First we're gonna catch some coffee and see Bucharest in the morning ride. I'm very excited. So we're gonna leave our hotel soon. We originally had to book with our rented car to have someone meet us, but we want to actually have some flexibility on our time. Then we're just gonna Uber straight to the car rental place next to the airport, just to give ourselves some flexibility. So I'll take you along so you can see what we're up in the morning in Bucharest. This is the view from our window. Good morning, Bucharest. And here we go in hunt for a good coffee. Travel cafe and some delicious coffee. And here's my husband. Let's see how it is. Very good coffee. I highly recommend. So we have just left the car rental place. I think it's the longest it's ever taken, but I think the guy was a man down. Interesting experience. If you have an international non-EU license, keep in mind you need an international license or they'll charge you some sort of insurance. So there was a lady from Brazil who was pretty unimpressed with that. And now we are off to Transylvania. First stop is Peles Castle, which I think, because we're now in mid-end February, today's the 17th of February, it actually might be closed for, like, they clean it up, I think, for the summer season, so it might be a bit unlucky, but let's see. Yeah, so let's hope we see a bit of the real Romania. Very excited. You can see a little bit already in the background. And yeah, and then from Peles Castle we're going to Brasov, however you say it, where we have our accommodation there. And probably in Peles, because I think there's a little town or village there, we're going to have a nice little lunch. So, let's see. So, after a little bit of a traffic jam, we have now finally, I think we're now in the Transylvania region. We're about 15 minutes from Peles Castle, and we're surrounded by beautiful mountains and forests, and the sun has come out. Lucky.
La Transylvania, the land of Dracula.
So we have arrived now in Peles Castle. The grounds are open, but unfortunately the castle is closed. First we're gonna go for a little meal and then we'll explore around the grounds. Here we are at Peles Castle. Little market below Peles Castle. Cute little market below Peles Castle. Oh, look at this, look. I like these fluffy things. So we've stopped at a little cafe bar for some lunch. It's quite nice, very simple, very busy. It does have a little bathroom. And a beautiful view of Peles. Here we are up close and personal to Peles Castle, but not inside. Here is a little square in the Peles Castle. That's outside. I love that it's a mix of I guess Alright, so we are now on our way to Brasov. We just were at Peles Castle, Peles, I'm not sure how you say it. It was really pretty. I think it's worth visiting whether or not you can get inside. We also were fortunate that the sun came out, blue skies, and there's parking down below. It cost, I think, €6, which is 60 lei. No, sorry, 30 lei. And what else? It's about an hour from Peles to Brasov, and I don't know if I'm saying those things correctly, by the way. And next to Peles is a beautiful little village. So we had some food in Peles. There's also a market there, which was super nice, and a few restaurants with more traditional food. A little cafe, which is actually where we stopped, which had like sandwiches and little snacks and coffee. That was probably the most casual, and had a very beautiful view onto the castle. So yeah, definitely worthwhile going. And then, yeah, also I think the village is very pretty, so good to stop there. We have arrived at the Draken house. Very cute little room. A lovely reception. People. And we're very close to the city center. Inside our beautiful hotel. Good morning from our bedroom in Brasov. So we have had our little included breakfast. We usually don't have breakfast, but it's always fun when it's included. And now we're gonna go off to Bran Castle and then Sighisoara, which is a medieval town. It's about 2 hours away, so it's quite far, but like everybody talks very highly of it, so we're excited to see it. It's a bit cold and rainy. It's gonna be a high of 6 today, but it's still gonna be nice. We have our rented car, and today's Sunday, but I think everything is open as per usual. But I don't know, probably has earlier closing times. But yeah, so we'll take you along, and I'm very excited for the city. So guys, we have just arrived in Bran, and we're going to be now walking up to Bran Castle, which is just up the hill. It's a beautiful, misty, rainy day, which makes the vibes of Dracula very, I don't know, pronounced.
Real, maybe.
Matteo says it makes it very real, because it is very creepy. Bran and mystical. There it is in the background. Very slippery, the mud. So for an adult, where's the prices? 70 lei, which is about 14 euros. to Bran Castle. Bought the tickets, 70 lei each, to about €14. And we scan at the entrance. Perfect vibes for a vampire day. No, it's not Jurassic Park. Here we go. Here we enter into the castle. It's actually a very quick walk from the village. Shaped like a trapezoid, uneven in sides. Oh, in this room it's kind of pretty. So we're making a quick stop on our way from Bran Castle to Sighisoara. Bran Castle is pretty cool. They had a little bit of like, some tackiness in terms of like the emphasis on Dracula and stuff, but it was still really nice. It was a beautiful castle, and I love the fact that we've got these really like Dracula vibes with this weather. So yeah, let's see what this little pit stop has. It's quite cute. So this place we stopped at is shaped like a boat, and it's got only fish dishes on the menu. But we're just getting some coffee, and we bought some snacks at the little shop next to us. But yeah, it's quite cute. It's a bit weird architecture, but it's cool. I don't know why it's all fish. Sighisoara. Up on the hill in Sighisoara. This is a view of the town. And this is the church. I just had a quick coffee in Dracula's house, and it's super cute. So actually I would recommend it, even though it's really touristic, but supposedly it's where he was born or something, so go for it. So the little Dracula house is actually, it's like a pub vibe, like a kind of gothic pub vibe. It's really cute. And then we went to this little museum which gave us the history of this town and village, which was really nice. It was actually a cool video. So I recommend stopping there. It was 12 lei, which is like €2.40. But yeah, it's actually a beautiful town, so I would really recommend Sighisoara, I think. Yeah, and it's a lot of things to see, churches and old buildings, and yes, lovely stop.
Locali, deciunale strano locuitori. La primărie sunt angajate 6 persoane. La ultimele 2 rânduri de alegeri, doar primarul în funcție s-a înscris în cursa electorală, dar atunci comuna avea peste 100 de locuitori. În comuna bătrână nu există școală, nici farmacie, medic de familie.
Cheers.
Yeah, the famous papanash of Romania, cheesy donut in a little pit stop restaurant. Had some delicious food, schnitzel and a papanash donuts. Good morning from Brasov. Today is our last day, day 3. I'm probably gonna hear it from my voice. I'm a bit sleepy. So we are now gonna go back to Bucharest today. Sorry, I'm really sleepy, but anyway, it's like 7 in the morning. I woke up, I got ready because it takes about 2.5-3 hours to get to Bucharest from Brasov, and then we need to drop off our car, check in at the airport, and then we're going back home. It's a bit sad. It's the last day. I think honestly we could have done with 2 more days, just because we didn't really get to explore the city of Brasov during the day properly, nor Bucharest. So love to come back again just to see that. So we arrived on Friday. Just to summarize, in Bucharest we stayed there 1 night. Saturday we drove via Peles Castle and village up here to Brasov, and then on Sunday we were from Brasov, we went to Bran Castle, and then we went to Sighisoara.
Do we need to start packing here?